No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Today I'm here with TisaKorean. How the fuck you feeling, bro?
Hey, right out to the club, dog. Hey, she said she like me. I'm like, why you like me? I said, why you like me? She said, cause your swag is high key. I'm like, low key, hit the club, I'm thirsty. I gotta get some water. Hey, where your daughter?
You said you're about to get some IHOP after this.
Yeah, bro. I love IHOP. I eat IHOP, dog. I eat IHOP every day.
Really?
Man, that's my favorite spot.
Is there one like right next to your house so you just have it like built into your head?
It's kind of like, it's one probably like 10 minutes away from my house. Okay. So this what happens. This is what I do. I wake up, I call my bros, and I got like a group chat. Really, I do like the group chat because I got like all this. It's like the social
IHOP group chat with all the employees.
Facts. Man, that's another thing.
I'm about to pull up.
Everybody there know me.
Really?
I get free food.
I mean, I could imagine that they would know you pretty quickly because you make an impression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you stand out.
And it's crazy. It was like the main manager, she knew I made a dip, but the other people they didn't, and they was giving me free stuff because my energy. They was like, he just always here, he always smiling, he always happy. I start ordering, they like, oh, you ain't gotta pay for the hash brown.
Really?
I add like hash browns. I was like, oh shit.
See, that's how you know that you were meant to be a star, because even before they knew about the music, they was already trying to hook you up with some free hash browns. They could already feel the energy.
I ain't never thought of it. That's real deal.
Yeah. You ever think that like the dude who ends up being a rapper or ends up being successful at rapping is oftentimes just the person who's the most magnetic, the most energetic, who it's not as much about the music, especially these days, it's about who's bringing the energy and who has the most attention, like naturally being drawn to them. Have you ever felt like that about yourself?
More so right now than ever, yeah. Because it get to the point, shoot, I end up like everybody that knew me before totally fuck with me. So the people that I met outside of like where I was from, they knew me for dip. But when they actually met me, or when I go to my shows, it was like, okay, we down with him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, of course, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes people don't have good days, and you might meet an artist on the wrong day.
Yo.
But for me, that's never the case.
Right.
Every day, I'm like, it's a go. Like, you finna get natural energy every time. Like, it's the energy for sure. Like, what you see on Instagram, that's in person. Like, the soapy stuff, that's real. That's really, like, for real.
You honestly probably have, like, the best Instagram that I've seen in a long time. Like,
in a long time. Appreciate it, brother.
When I first found it and was first looking through it, I was just like, it was so easy for me to get to the bottom of it because I was just so drawn in. Like, the fact that you just make the video of yourself doing, like, the Triller, and then if you swipe, you can watch, like, 10 other people doing it.
Yeah, just go crazy. Yep.
Genius.
Yeah, lit.
And I love that I saw you saying, like, if you can make a better video than this, I'll post it on my Instagram. It's like a dare to the people out there, like, yo, go promote my song.
It is like, man, I gotta put it in the most realist terms. It's like I don't notice that it's marketing. Like, it come afterwards. Because I'm such a social person.
Right.
I'd be like, shit, you can outdo me, come on.
It doesn't feel like marketing to you because it's so in your DNA.
I think that's what it is.
That it's just such a natural thing to you
that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yep.
And I feel like too, like the way that you'll just hammer one song into their head over and over and over before it's even out is so genius too.
Yeah,
like I have it in my head right now. And I told her double down. That song just came out today.
Yeah, it's crazy. People just text me that. My messages, it don't even be good morning no more. It be like, hey, I told her double there. I was like, good morning. How you reply to that shit? What's up, nigga? Like, hey,
right. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know, like, I slang different too. Like, you know, I'm from Houston, so if I say certain shit, you like, what the fuck? I just like explain. It's like we talk different.
Yeah, definitely. Houston's got its own vibe, its own culture, its own world. People are really drawn to that too, though.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, people like that. The other day, I was watching Sauce Walker and Peso on Instagram, and I was thinking the same thing about them. Yeah. I'm like, God, these dudes are the fucking energy kings. They're so ridiculous on Instagram. You got that kind of energy. I don't know. Maybe it's a
crazy.
Texas thing.
For both of them, their energy is like that in person, definitely. It's not even just Instagram. I'm talking about, I done been by a walk, and it's literally like, we finna hit aight. Like, we finna hit aight. And that's just like a Houston thing. Yeah. We act how we party is how we act all day. So for me, when I say, hey, let's go to the store, that's how I would say, let's head out to the club. But that's just how we talk.
Right.
So when I talk to my bros, I'm like, no, let's go to the store. Like, but it sounds like I'm damn near finna go to a party. Like,
bro, but like Texas in general, I lived in Austin for a couple months about 10 years ago. Yeah. Texas has got to be the most friendliest, nicest, laid back state in the United States. Like, and,
sure.
I mean, Austin is its own thing, but Houston's dope too. Like, I was out there on tour with Maxo Cream and Trill Sammy, and that was like the people. Nobody's nicer than the people in Texas.
Man, we got hospitality.
Yeah,
we got hospitality. So like, it gets to the point when I meet certain people, I come off like, it make them. They want to ask questions like, "Damn, bro, like." You like hella nice.
Right.
I'm like, shit, that's just how we is where I'm from.
Right.
We gonna ask if you good. Like when I walk in, you good, make sure you good. All right, cool, man. Well, shit, let rock out.
Right.
Let's swag out. Like we say swag out. I mean, swag is another word for like, okay.
Oh,
so we like, shit, swag. Let's swag out.
Swag out.
Let's swag out. But like, if you tell me something, I'm like, swag. Like, okay. They like me
Swag.
saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the overall name for like the little dance that you start just doing it, even like you were just doing it while we were having a conversation? Yeah. What exactly is that?
It's called a strut.
Okay.
And it's crazy. So basically, I know you guys know about the whoa. So before the whoa, it was something called jigging. Hey. So before the whoa, it was something called jigging. So when you jig, it was like the Dougie. So inside the Dougie and the jigging, people would like strut. So it'd be like you finna like. It's like a whole motion. You even see people doing this, right?
Yeah.
But people didn't even realize we were strutting too with it. We were strut to the floor and then dip. So I'm like, we finna just strut. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't the exact name for it. I'm just like, I want to just say strut. And that's not to nobody feeling like it's this and that. I just know what I'm doing with my movements, and I just call it strut. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it. I feel like I'm starting to understand it as I watch you do it. Like, I had to sit there and watch videos of people doing the whoa to really actually understand what it was, because I'm a 35-year-old white guy, so I'm kind of separate from understanding what the young kids are doing. But as I start to watch you strut,
strut.
I can imagine myself getting into it a little bit.
Strut.
So how'd you come up? Tell me about being a young TisaKorean.
Man, it's crazy. So basically, this is what it is. Man, I was a dancer. I love dancing. I was hitting that hoe. That's what we call it. We say hoe in Houston. I don't know if y'all say that shit.
Oh, we like hitting that hoe.
Man, we was hitting that hoe all day. So I used to dance. So while I was dancing, nobody would record my videos. So I'm like, you know what? I'm finna just record my own video. So I used to set up a camera and just dance. Nobody wouldn't edit, so I edited myself. So long story short, I was doing all this stuff myself. Okay, I'm like, all right. So I ended up producing. I ended up getting to producing because I was, around certain bros that made music, and I'm like, I was already like super creative. Like everybody would let me know I'm super creative.
From a young age, your teachers were telling you that and all that?
Yeah, hell yeah, because everybody used to call me Cuddy. So I was super creative. So I was dancing, recording my own videos, and then I started producing. So around the time I started producing, a little bit before that, I started DJing. So I used to DJ, dance, produce, shoot my own video, do my own photography.
What age was this approximately?
This was probably like 13. I was doing all this at once.
Right.
So I already had all those skills. So then music was really like the last one I ended up just picking up. So it's crazy. It's like when the music happened, I already had all these skills. I'm talking about sharpened. I was already working on other people's music. I was editing other people's videos.
Right.
I was DJing other people's music. So my high school life, I partied. I was a DJ.
Right.
So from freshman year to my senior year, I partied every day. So that's why, like, when you hear my music, it's like, get up on that flow. Get up on that flow, because that's what I grew up, listening to.
When you say partied, you just mean you were actually at clubs
DJing
and events, DJing,
I was at
that
clubs,
kind of thing?
Man. High school, I was at clubs. I was doing house parties like a lot. I was doing like, at one moment in high school, I started doing like weddings.
Right.
I was making money from it. But at the same moment, I was still dancing and doing beats and, producing and doing videography.
You're like a one-man creative suite,
that's really how it happened, yeah. And I didn't even notice I was sharpening my skills that much. So when I got to music, I was able to do my own videos. I was able to produce. That's why my beats sound like, my beats make you be like, man, what the fuck? Ain't nobody just producing it. It got to be somebody literally wanting it to sound like this.
Right.
So yeah, so when I started doing music, it was like, okay, my video's finna look a certain type of way because I already done sharpened it already. I'm already cold with like videography. So then my photography started looking a certain type of way because I'm already cold with that. So then my beats start sounding, you know what I'm saying? It all just came together.
That's so dope, though. I feel like
though.
That's the recipe for success right there. Is if
lit.
you want to be somebody who's going to make it in the entertainment world or whatever, just start fucking. If you're a young person, start fucking with everything. Put your hand in every pot, try everything, and just see what you gravitate towards. And I know he doesn't have the best reputation right now, but 6ix9ine, he was like that too, bro. He was, when I met him, he was editing his own videos. He was doing every single part of the equation himself before the actual rapping part. I feel like that's a real sign of success.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So when it comes to your beats, talk about what the fuck is going on with that, because a lot they sound almost like there's less of a beat than almost any beat I've ever heard sometimes. And like, is that you making those? Like, it feels like you're just taking a bunch of the instruments out and just leaving it raw as
I
fuck.
had to do it one time. Hey, head to the club real quick. Head to the club real quick. Head to the club real quick. I had to get it out, bro.
That's
I like
how
it just
energy
hit
are.
me sometimes. It just hit me. Nah, but me growing up, I listened to my favorite artist for real. For real. So I use a lot of his like I never just I gotta let this just be clean. I never just wanted to be him. But I always was like inspired like extremely. So I always been like, I want to be my own person, but I'm inspired by for real.
Oh.
So I take some of the ideas he had, such as like, he's like, every time he get in the booth, it don't matter, he gonna make something different from the last time. So that was always my goal. So with my beats, I'm like, I would literally listen to everything and be like, okay, I fuck with all this. I don't want nothing I don't want my stuff to sound nothing like this. Not in a bad way though. I'm just like, yeah, I just need to do the complete opposite of what's going on right now.
Right.
So that was just my formula. So every time I got in the booth, that's why Dip sounds completely different from Soapy Anthem. Because I intentionally was like, it don't need to sound like that. I don't need to say Dip, Lean, Swag.
Right.
I don't have to. And that's another thing about me. I'm like, it's not even just my swag. I just feel like my aura, when I come around, you feel the good energy. Same thing with my music.
Definitely.
I don't have to say like the same thing for you to feel it.
Right.
You probably feel Soapy Anthem the same way how you feel Dip. But
Yeah.
it's a completely different song.
It's funny because with you, I feel like your energy and your personality is so big that you're just trying to make music that lives up to like what you're naturally bringing to the room. You know, like you already have that inside of you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
So that same thing with the production. Listening to For Real. I got like a lot of it's like a Soulja Boy flowish from like 2007 with like a real bouncy, dancey Atlanta mixed with For Real beats.
Okay.
Like if you think of it like that.
Right.
It's like the Soapy Anthem. This a fact, a fun fact that a lot of people don't know. The Soapy Anthem came from Nelly. That song, I got like the rhythm from Nelly. I listen to Nelly a lot.
Really?
Shout out to Nelly. I don't know if you watch this Nelly, but bro, I fuck with you, dog. I'm listening to your shit every day.
Nelly is underrated. Nelly
Man,
ruled
dog,
the
that
radio
Country Grammar
and shit for a while.
fuck,
Yeah.
that shit was fire,
that
dog.
was fire.
And it's crazy. Wait, you from the West?
I'm from East Coast, like
East
outside
Coast?
Boston.
Okay, lit. Was y'all jamming Nelly like that?
Hell yeah.
See, it's crazy, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So that's like down south, almost like the Country Grammar shit. And y'all uptown fucking with this shit. Shit crazy.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, that definitely carried over, and people kind of forget even that was a different energy that hadn't really been brought. Nelly felt super young, super melodic,
new, like a new type of style.
Yeah, because think about when he came out with that Country Grammar. That shit was.
I don't even know what else was out. Was it like Ja Rule?
It might have been a lot of Ja Rule, because I think you're talking about like 1999. So it's a lot of like Jay-Z and a lot of. You know,
Oh, that was way different then, right?
Yeah.
Damn, he just came and just. Yeah, that's like you gotta have balls to do that one. How
No,
he came.
definitely, yeah.
Shit.
That was a new era. So one of the ways that people tell me about the grocery song, bro, because this is a ridiculous moment in your career. That's one of the best songs that
I gotta say, man, thank you, Chance, for the the energy and the time and the love. But long story short, man, this is a true story. I'm on Instagram Live. I'm getting my hair done. Actually, I'm talking to some girls on Instagram. I'm like, girl, you like me like that, whatever. Shit. I don't know you really like me. And out of nowhere, somebody was like, Chancey on live. So I'm instantly, my energy is just like, oh shit, okay, what's up, dog? Like, what it is, Chance? I hope you having a good time. We just getting my hair done.
Yeah.
He was like, shit, what you doing? He was like, hey, you hit me up, text me. I'm like, oh shit, I was like, all right, I'm finna DM you now. Like, so I DM'd him my number and he texted me. And then from there, it wasn't just instant. A lot of people just think it's just instant. A lot of people think it's like a lot of people think it's not a lot of stuff behind those, but it was more so of a friendship.
right.
It was like, I respect what you're doing. I like your music. So Chance letting me know that, I'm like, shit, I like your music too. Appreciate it. He like, you know what, let's get in the booth. I know you produce. Come on, just come. I'm like, and from there, it was more so me producing and then him just feeling my energy. And he like, you know what, spit something. I'm like, shit, all right. It's like relationships. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why it's like, it's important, I gotta say this shit. Cause I done been in sessions. It's important to walk in and fuck with everybody, dog. Why you can't walk in and be like, what's up? How y'all doing?
Right.
Real talk, man. Good energy is important because you gotta realize you don't know who in the room. So you get the wrong person, the wrong energy, you probably missed out on shit you wouldn't even realize.
Yeah.
Just from you having energy.
A lot of people walk in the room, they don't say hi to the girls. I
Man,
bet you say hi to the girls.
Bro, man, you got, look, I'm like this, dog. The Sobe Club, I'm big on women. I love women. I'm not a feminist, but I'm big on women. I love women.
Right.
I love giving women energy. I love saying, like, that's my queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I look at women, I have so much respect for them. I got so much love for them. So in my videos, I have them. At the studio, I have them.
I was going to say, I noticed in a lot of your trailers that there's a lot of bad-looking women who are in there
I have them.
dancing around in your videos.
Oh, they love me, too. I'm like the energy so there. So when I'm around chicks, they just like, bro, like, what's up?
A lot of dudes are trying to fuck too much to the point where the girls feel uncomfortable enough.
Yeah,
but if you're the kind of guy who's like just has a fun energy and presence, and they know that they're just hanging out, then you could like
that too.
you
But
could
when I hit the
court
scene, I text the girls. I'm like, what y'all doing? They're like, shoot, we ain't doing nothing. Let's go. I'm like, let's go hit the scene. I pull up on y'all.
Right.
Y'all ain't got an Uber.
You don't feel like you're too famous to be out on the scene yet?
I got to be realistic. I was talking to my bro Van Joe. Shout out to my bro Van Joe. He from Houston. I was talking to my bro Van Joe, and he let me know. He like, look, the bigger you get, the more secluded you become. But it's an important reason why, and I'm starting to understand that reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more like body language only could tell so much. You know what I'm saying? So body language, it can get to the point I can't tell what's going on, and if it's 1,000 people that in the room that know me. I can't notice everybody. I can't be like, okay, he's making a mug right here. He's looking at me a certain type of way. This girl right here smiling. This nigga right here smiling. I can't notice all this shit.
Right.
So it get to the point I got to be a little bit more secluded with situations. And I'm not the type of person though. I fuck with everybody. My energy's so good.
So you're not thinking about the fact that somebody could be plotting on you, or somebody could be thinking something negative. Somebody could be finding the negativity in your success.
So it gets to the point I understand the seclusion now. I understand, you know what, isolation, I understand it. The bigger you get, it's like you become isolated because it's more people who know you, and when these people know you, you might don't know intent or body language.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't tell by some point. So.
And it's like at a certain point, have you felt like you've started to bring that kind of energy from people yet, or you feel like it's still mostly positive?
Nah, it's mainly positive. And then what I notice is I greet everybody. I greet everybody. So once I greet you, and I can already tell you like, I'm like, okay, well, it's time for me to move around. You know, I don't want you to feel like I'm invading your space, because I'm definitely not coming at you like that. But if you get that, I always think it's not me. I always think it's them.
Right.
So they might have a bad day.
But do you ever feel like you are bringing so much positivity that sometimes some people are like, they're kind of like negative, so then they think it's weird that you're like coming in the room with so much positive energy that they don't know how to take it in? Yeah,
definitely. Definitely. And I think that just deal with from what people have grown up. You know what I'm saying? Because what you go through in the past just molds you. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge them. I just look at it like moving forward, how you want to move forward.
Right.
So, that didn't happen though for sure. That didn't happen for sure. I done been in rooms, I'm smiling, and it's crazy. I ain't never understand why somebody want to ask that type of question. It's like, I'm smiling, they ask you, why you smiling? Why you not smiling? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Man, let that shit go, dog. You need to have, man, I don't be getting that shit. That's why, man, you gotta see, when I'm around women, dog, they want to be around me all day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They want, man, girls be like, I noticed like, one thing I hear from a girl when I talk to a girl, she like, and you done heard this shit too. Like, this is like the main thing they say. I done been through so much. Like, you just don't understand. That's the first thing, so I be like, I get it. Shit, let's move forward. Don't even worry about it. Let's go do some shit.
Right.
They're like, damn, I need to be around you more.
So they're basically telling you that you make them feel good about the fact that they like they were in the strip club for 10 years, or they've been grinding in the streets. they were being shipped around.
Yeah. It's like, I get it, hustle. You know what I'm saying? But still smile, shit. You ain't gotta have a mug on your face. You know what I'm saying? I understand though. You know what I'm saying? What you've been through, it molds you to who you are, and I respect that. I don't wanna make nobody feel like what I'm saying is belittling anything they have been through.
Definitely.
Nah, I don't want that to be the case.
Let me ask you this: are you sober?
Yeah, I'm sober. I'm sober in the bitch.
I was figuring, because it's like, on one hand you seem geeked the fuck up, but then on the other hand, I figured that listening to your music, I probably would have heard about it if you actually were on any kind of substance.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. I don't be on no. Like, my drug is like energy bars. I be on some cliffs.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna start putting in my music.
Wow.
Yeah, because I put it just like this.
Cliff bars, huh?
It's about like this how I basically be looking at things. I'm like, okay. So it's basically about what you want to talk about in a song. So in a song, if you want to talk about drugs, that's what you want to talk about. It's just like it's like if you want something. If you want something, you're gonna get it, right? You're gonna try to just pursue to that. So I'm like, I'm finna start talking about cliff bar. I just want to say it now. In my tracks, I'm gonna be like, I'm off the cliffs. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be off the lane. That's cool. That's you.
Right.
I'm off the cliffs.
Trust me though, like you naturally having this kind of energy is like if you were to start messing with drugs and stuff, that would fuck it all up. Because if you get on the uppers, like if you're on Molly or some shit, it's gonna make you a way like you're already up. Like you don't need to be up like that. People take Molly to act like the way that you naturally seem like you feel. And then also if you start fucking with like stuff like pills and lean, I mean that shit brings you down.
Damn,
and then it can kind of like once like. I see people drink lean who are like really funny, like energetic people, and then they're all just kind of like, ugh. And it's like they might feel kind of good, but like in terms of the energy that they're bringing to the situation, especially as like an artist who has to go and do press and everything, I'm kind of like, you probably should rethink that. Like that's not a good drug to be on when your whole job is to go out and like make a good impression on people. You know?
Got you. And that first impression, it's important, dog. It's important. It's important. I be trying to make sure. That's one thing too. If I can say anything, that first impression, y'all gotta know this. It's important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like this. And I know you niggas know. Like, just kick it with a girl. And let that one situation go left. She ain't gonna want to talk to you. Just that simple.
Right.
It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? You might could finesse another way, but 9 out of 10 it's like, I already fucked with him, it was lame. You ain't gonna want to do that shit no more. So that first impression is important. It's important, dog.
Definitely. Are you the girlfriend type, or you don't do that?
Man, nah. It just work. Focus, positivity, just work.
Right. No, that's a good idea too.
Yeah, just working, trying to stay focused. And
one of these days you're gonna meet that right girl, and you're gonna have to settle down. So you might as well enjoy yourself as much as you can in the meantime, in my opinion.
I be thinking like my ideal chick. It's crazy. I don't really have an ideal chick. It just would be I don't even have an ideal chick.
Goth chick?
Nah, not even goth chick. Man, is it? You know what? I got to talk to you, bro. I got to talk to you after.
You like porn stars?
I like
got
Asians.
you. Asians.
So I know some shit. I got to talk to you after.
I know an Asian chick who's like, she's hot as hell, but she also is like a weightlifter, bro. She got big ass muscles and all this shit. You might be into it. She's strong as fuck.
That's how, like, if I can't answer.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
When I first learned about the whoa, they said that it was like fucking putting your car, like shifting your car.
And they took, nah, that's crazy.
I watched a video about the whoa, and that's how they described it, and that's how I got it into my head. But you legitimately, this girl, I think if you guys went in the gym together, that she might be able to like outlift you. I think so. Like she's strong as hell.
Can she
dance? I don't know.
Can she tell soap from the scent if she was blindfolded? Come on now, brother.
No, that's a skill.
Come on now, brother. I'm cold.